Your generosity fuels all of Westside's efforts to make disciples, equip families, and share Christ's love here and around the world.
I was looking for a church to move because the church that we were attending, we did have a special needs program. I didn't know what to expect. And so we started coming at the 9:30 service.
I could tell when Edith first came in, those first couple of weeks, that she was really hesitant. I told her, you know what? It's okay. I will sit with him. It'll be fine. And she didn't quite believe me because I saw her sitting out in the foyer by the bathrooms. And she did that for a couple weeks.
We just wanted to give her the assurance of we were equipped, we were ready, and we wanted Zeke to have an amazing experience in our ministry, but we also wanted Edith and her family to have an opportunity to worship together.
They kept, asking me to leave him, and I would leave him, and they would send me to church. And, so for 6 months in the service, I cried because for the first time, for a very, very long time, I'd never attended church, like just being in church and Zeke being taken care of.
It was so beautiful to me to see that she finally knew that we were going to be a safe place for him, and he was accepted and he was loved, and we were going to meet him exactly where he was because he was as important to Jesus as every other kid in that room.
It's really important to me that I get to know each kid and family, find out what that support looks like, just so that they have the same experiences that all of our other families here at Westside have.
For them to just decide to intentionally do that, it's a wonderful thing. It's a blessing. Maybe they may never understand unless somebody is in a situation what it does to us, to me.
Before Zeke got baptized, I had talked to Edith, and she said Zeke is not going to want to be put backwards into the water. And I said, that's okay. We can do it in a different way. Zeke doesn't know a lot of words, but he can repeat words. And so we prayed over Zeke, and then Evan, Zeke's dad, said a prayer, and Zeke repeated every word of the prayer as it was being said. And then Zeke continued to say after the prayer was over, Jesus, amen. And now every time I pray, I think of that sweet voice saying, Jesus, amen, Jesus, amen. Once we were finished baptizing him, we poured the water on his head, and a song was being sung by his whole family, and he kept taking the water and splashing it over him. And it was just such a beautiful moment. And I just thank God that I got to be a part of that. I constantly reflect on how blessed we are at Westside because of the generosity of our congregation of Westsiders.
All those things you provide make it a more comfortable space for them, and really, I think it individualizes them so that their families feel valued. They feel seen and they feel heard, and that, I think, is a really big deal.
We are able to open our arms and open our doors to all families and say, come in. We have what you need, and we want you to be spiritually fed, and we want you to have the peace of mind knowing that your child is going to be taken care of while you are worshiping.